Nithyananda, everyone. Wang Fan. Nithyananda ma. Nithyanandam. Sorry for the delay. Yes. So now please go ahead and share your darshan experience. We are going to do the third eye power manifestation. Please go ahead and share your darshan experience, and we are going to do the third eye power manifestation. With the Chinese translator who is translating. Lee. Yes. So please post your powerful cognitions. We are going to do the third eye power manifestation. Yes. Now please sit straight with your head neck back straight line and continue to hold the Swamiji's form in your inner space. And bring your awareness to your third eye. Any thoughts that are coming, let it come, let it go. You bring your awareness to your third eye again and again. And chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant the Mahavakya and experience the space of oneness. With that space of oneness, scan through your third eye and manifest the power of third eye. So I'm going to project the picture. Please close your eyes. Close your eyes. Tie your eyes with eye band. I'm projecting the picture now. Start chanting the Mahavakya intensely.
The powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, Nithyanandam, everyone. So please go ahead and share whatever your 30 revealed in the chat. What is that your 30 revealed? Please post it in the chat. All right, so I'm showing what I projected. So we see some responses and of like this is what I projected. That's good. Different colors. Of light. All right. So now we are learning all day today about seeking and tapas. Many powerful cognitions about seeking. Seeking for higher truth. And Swamiji says again and again and again in various satsang that we have seen that keep the seeking alive. Let the seeking become your first response to life. Let the seeking be the source of inspiration for you to live. Let the seeking be the energy to live. And let the seeking be the intensity to live. And without the context of seeking, the most subtle truths are never cognized. Only with the right context, what for you're seeking. The right context happens only by you keeping your seeking alive. Everything, starting from deity worship, attending the satsang, reading the scriptures, doing voluntary service, doing the pranayama, yoga, any spiritual practice, unclutching, doing the completion. There's so many endless techniques, processes, kriyas that Swamiji has given. Whatever you are doing, understand, whatever spiritual practice you are doing should strengthen your seeking. That is the main spindle where everything that we do revolves that should grow. Let that seeking should grow in us. Whatever you are doing, that should strengthen your seeking, should make you more and more strong seeker. The depth of your seeking should be increased. With the more and more practice, the depth of your seeking should be increased. Don't ever think without seeking any higher thing can be achieved. Everything, every higher thing is achieved only by seeking. Only by seeking. So make seeking part of your cognition. Everything that you do should lead to seeking. So now let us listen to Swamiji seek for the highest truth with love and patience. Such a beautiful cognition. Let's learn from Swamiji.
One queen, it is because she is Devi, she conquered all the 14 worlds. And her avataric mission was realized by her. Then Mahadeva smiles at her and says, all right, go back to Madurai, I'll come there and marry you. Because of Mahadeva's assurance, she comes back and the Digvijaya is celebrated today. Devi is gracing on Swarna Nagavahana, the golden snake vehicle, which is embodiment of Kundalini Shakti. Let's receive her grace. Mahadeva is also gracing on Sarva Alankara. Evening we will be having Digvijayam. With this, I'll move to tenth verse of the Isavasya Upanishad. Please recite along with me. Anyadeva huruvidyaya Anyata huravidyaya Idi shushruma dhiranam Yenastat vichachakshire. I'll read out the translation. It is said that by vidya, the knowledge cognized from the right context of grasping the truth, consciousness, and the superficial knowledge acquired from the wrong context of grabbing, without cognizing the subtle truths, certainly a different result is achieved. Similarly, it is said that by avidya, the authentic actions and the ignorant actions, a very different result is achieved. Thus have we listened from those wise beings who have explained that absolute principle to us. Listen. Anyadeva hurvidyaya, anyata huravidyaya, idi shushrumadhiranam, enastat vichachakshire. Constantly keeping your seeking alive makes you grasp the truth. You will not try to grab them. Understand? For example, you see somebody melting down, overflowing with that melting devotion, offers a bilva leaf to Mahadeva, and he is liberated. You see that, and then you also decide, yes, if I pluck that tree leaf and put it on this statue, I will have liberation. That is what is grabbing the truth. Understand? You are not grasping it, you are grabbing it. You only see the action. You don't see the context. So you see everyone sitting in that Bhatmasana posture and chanting Om, and all the rishis enlightened. Immediately you also think, let me sit and do Ah. That is only grabbing the truth, not grasping. Grasping means understanding the context. All the problems everyone faces in the life is trying to grasp, trying to grab, not to grasp. If you try to grasp the truth, you will have the approach of love towards the truth. Don't have the approach of a result towards the truth. All right, this is what I want. You want to say that I should sit and chant Om? Okay, I'll do. How many hours I have to do? It's not a bank account. 20,000 times you chant Shiva, Shiva, Shiva and put it in the bank account and Mahadeva has to appear and give you what you want. Now, most of the time, you try to only grab. You are asking, give a set of rules, standard instruction, give. I'll do that. If I can't, what should I do? Give the plan B, plan C. And understand, all the religions which caters to your mind, which tries to grab the truth, the religions which tries to cater to the mind, which grabs the truth, which does not have passions to grasp, they only give a set of rules, finally evolve into a socio-political cult. Anything other than enlightenment, even the pleasure and luxury, which is the side effect during the enlightenment process in Hinduism, even the pleasures and luxury is the side effect, happens while you are traveling towards enlightenment. Anything other than enlightenment is put as a priority. That tradition is not a religion, be very clear. It's a socio-political cult. All socio-political cults try to cater to the human beings who try to grab the truth, not grasp. For grasping the truth, you need completely different space where seeking, tremendous seeking becomes the first priority. Understand? When you are trying to grasp the truth, you will look in, wow, how can this simple act, he goes and plucks one bilva leaf from a bilva tree and offers it on a statue. How can such a simple act liberate him? Why is he so blissful? Why is he in ecstasy? If you approach the happening with a tremendous love, you will grasp the truth. You will grasp the truth. You will understand something more than the action is happening. He is having a different context altogether. He is having a different context altogether. He is having some higher possibilities opening up to him. The body may be doing the simple action of plucking a leaf and putting it on the deity, but the context behind this action is something different. You will understand that only when you approach the happening with tremendous love to grasp it. If you try to put everything in a frame and come to a conclusion, you will only try to grab it. That is why one of the great masters of the modern day, Punjaji Maharaj, a disciple of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, or I can say follower, because Ramana Maharshi never initiated anybody formally. He says, I neither have a guru nor have a disciple. So he never accepted anybody as a disciple formally. So a follower of Ramana Maharshi, he beautifully describes to his disciples. Some of his disciples ask, you say enlightened beings don't have karma, what about your body movements and all that? Punjaji says, who says I am moving? I am not. They said, no, you are talking to us. He says, no, because you expect I should be talking. You get the response I am talking. Otherwise, I am not doing anything. He disowns the responsibility of the very action he is doing by that very action. By talking, he declares he is not talking. And he is true. He is true. Because whatever agitation need to happen in you to talk is not happening in him. So if your approach is talking from the context of love and understanding, trying to grasp what is happening, you will understand he is not talking. If you approach a master without patience, trying to frame him into your mold, your frame, trying to grab him as you want. You will say, what is there? He is also doing everything like me. You will only be grabbing the truth. You won't be grasping. Approaching the world, approaching God, approaching Guru, approaching yourself with tremendous love, patience, and the context of grasping the truth is seeking. Approaching everything with tremendous love and patience from the context of knowing the truth, wanting to know the truth is grasping, seeking. If you are approaching the truth with the mood of grabbing, framing it, making it as a utility value, you are trying to make a frame out of life, soon you will be tired and bored. Understand? Approaching God, Guru, life, yourself, everything with tremendous love and patience to know the context, to grasp the truth about it is seeking. I am defining seeking. Seeking means approaching you, approaching God, approaching world, approaching Guru, everything with tremendous love and patience, passiveness. Try to grasp what it is with the world. Have patience, love. Try to grasp what it is. Don't try to frame. Don't try to relate with agitation. With God, approach it with tremendous love and patience. Don't enter into Him with a fear or a greed or an agitated mood. To Guru, try to approach with a tremendous patience, love, and see. Try to grasp what he is, not try to grab or put himself in a frame as you want. And even about yourself, try to approach with tremendous patience. Tremendous patience. What you need to achieve, what you want to do, what your plans and visions are, when they are becoming real day by day, when you are realizing them day by day, celebrate it. Approach yourself with tremendous love, patience, not with agitation, taking yourself for granted. Taking yourself for granted. Understand? Anyadevahur vidyaya anyatahura vidyaya iti shushrumadhiranam enastat vichachakshire. Again and again understanding the context and trying to grasp the subtlest truth of everything is seeking. Seeking means approaching everything with tremendous love and passions and try to grasp the truth and context, not grab, without cognizing the subtle truth. Develop seeking. Keep your seeking alive. Reinvent yourself with your seeking. Re-strategize yourself with your seeking. That is the basic truth this verse of Upanishads want to describe. Today's subject for Vakyartha Sadas again, seeking. Seeking, seeking, seeking. How to approach with love and passions the world, God, Guru. So what's the difference between grasping and grabbing? This is the subject for today's Vakyartha Sadas. Listen. Difference between grasping and grabbing. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss.
So what is your understanding? Swamiji said, Vakya the Sadas. So what is your understanding? You can post the comment in the chat. Quickly post your understanding in the chat about the seeking for the higher truth with tremendous love and patience. Grasping, not grabbing. Grasping the truth, not grabbing the truth. So when you work, when you seek with a tremendous love and patience, you grasp the truth. So you can also post your comments, your understanding in the chat. Yes. So now make, as you are typing, I will continue. So make seeking a part of your cognition. One of the biggest mental disorder is being unable to sit with yourself. Understand, just learning the concept, not making it as part of your cognition is the most dangerous. Knowing but not doing. Learning the concept but not part of your cognition is the most dangerous thing. Just hearing these words, not making it part of your cognition will give you pseudo satisfaction as if you know it is the truth. You know the truth. That is the most dangerous. That's why before initiation in ancient India, they are prepared for some time, some years. The moment you are initiated, you should just follow the truth. Knowing all the spiritual truths, but not living them makes you feel as if you're already living them. That is what incomplete knowledge. However much you know about yoga, unless you do, you won't have the result, isn't it? Unless you make your body-mind system aligned to the cosmic geometry, unless you start practicing the yoga, you will not see the result. You can learn about yoga, but it will never give you result. However much you may know about swimming, unless you start swimming, you will not have the result, isn't it? However much you may know about sugar, unless you do it, unless you taste it, you will not know how the sweet is. Knowing but not doing. Knowing but not doing. The non-practice. Sadhana. There is a beautiful word called sadhana. Knowing but not doing. The non-practice. That's the most difficult mental setup. Once you acquire that, the whole life is gone. It's a waste. Come close. Knowing these powerful sacred truths, but no result. Your life is wasted. Listening to the concept, but not living them. Listening to the truths, but not living them. That's the most dangerous thing. Once that mental setup comes to you, anything you know, you will know how to brush it aside, how to push it under the carpet. It is like watching an advertisement on TV. All the advertisement, call now, buy now, right? So, but how you don't even care and change the channel when that is happening, right? You will develop the same attitude even towards the spiritual truth. When the truth says you are consciousness, you are consciousness, you are consciousness, start living, you will switch to another channel. If you develop this attitude of inaction in the face of spiritual truths, then nothing can help you to reinvent yourself. If you think, I'll attend all the sessions, classes, and learn all the strategies, but I don't need to do anything because I know I am conscious. And Swamiji has been saying the same thing since year 2003. Then you are worshipping the ignorance. You're worshipping the ignorance, not the divine. Pain in life makes part of you stagnant constantly. Stagnation is the residue of pain. Being stagnant, feeling stuck, is the hangover of pains in life, which happens constantly till you become enlightened. So the one and only solution is reinventing yourself and re-strategizing yourself constantly. Reinventing yourself and re-strategizing yourself constantly. When you're driven by greed and fear, constantly you will reinvent yourself. For example, if you are in love with a girl, how constantly you will reinvent yourself to demonstrate your love to her and impress her. So if you're afraid of your wife, how constantly you will reinvent yourself and save yourself or escape from her. So when the fear and greed is there, how you constantly reinvent yourself, re-strategize yourself, do that same out of inspiration or the great truths. Any spiritual truth, the moment you hear it or listen it from the master, it has to be implicated. If you don't make it as your cognition by today's sunset, it's not useful for you. Forget it. Otherwise, you will develop a wrong pattern of listening but not living. That's most dangerous. Don't do that. That is Atmahana, saying no to life. Swamiji, compassionately, so many powerful cognitions, different ways from different scriptures, continuously giving for decades. But after listening to this powerful cognition, how much we are implementing in our life. If we are not, then it is Atmahana, saying no to life. Fools are those who listen to these great truths, but do not make them as part of their cognition. If you have postponed the spiritual truths in your life without letting them become your cognition, parts of you is already frozen. It has become dead. Melt all those parts which have become dead, frozen, and re-strategize your whole life with the truth. I am consciousness. Reinvent yourself, re-strategize yourself with the truth that I am consciousness. Don't be pushed by fear and greed. Be pushed only by tremendous joy, inspiration, happiness, bliss, fulfillment, and completion. The fuel is only completion and inspiration. You are blessed. Reinventing yourself, re-strategizing your life, discovering through you, making you flow more and more, making you alive more and more, breaking the parts of you, tiredness and boredom, which are frozen into alive again. Seeking is the enlightenment. Seeking leads to enlightenment. Now, let us re-strategize your life. Let's do one technique. All incomplete knowledge which you have learned but never made as experience makes you fall into hell. So now take your time, sit and start scanning sincerely what concept you have heard and never made them into experience. Start scanning. Don't say, I'm consciousness. I heard in 2004, Swamiji, when he first came to Paris. But so many times you denied living that truth. I am consciousness. But denying and living has become a lifestyle in you now. You may give 100 reasons. Oh, I didn't live the truth because at that time I was going through some bad divorce. Valid reason. I thought I will do this after my divorce. I will rest and relax in peace, live and radiate the truth that I am consciousness. Until then, I need a certain amount of vengeance and anger to fight with my spouse. So many valid reasons we give. So at that time, I could not practice any spirituality. I have postponed it. So when you keep this constantly, postponing has become a pattern in you. Now, at this moment, re-strategize your life. Again, sit and contemplate on all the decision strategies you can do and make based on the truth. I am consciousness. Re-strategize your life and reinvent your life. Reinventing means re-strategizing your life. Re-strategizing your life means reinventing you. So understand, not re-strategizing is not only not good, but it is dangerous. So understand and pen down and make this a constant habit. Pen down what are all the incomplete knowledge. What is incomplete knowledge? Knowing, but you have not made it as part of you. You have not implemented. That is incomplete knowledge. You have not experienced. You have not, that has not become cognition in you. Any spiritual truth. That is incomplete knowledge. So what are all those? So find out, write down, and decide now. Otherwise, that knowledge is no use and it is dangerous. You think you know, but you actually don't know. You miss very badly. Please pen them down quickly. Take your time and please bend them down. hope all of you got the powerful click from this exercise, practicing this exercise. Now, so essence is awaken the seeking in you. Awaken your seeking, that's enough. Seeking is intelligent enough, efficient enough, and powerful enough for you to experience the space you are seeking. Rekindle seeking in your life. Awaken it into your life. Decide whatever truths that your master says, whatever Swamiji is saying, whatever truth clicks with you. Decide to start living them and aligning your thinking and lifestyle to that truth. Then your seeking will become intense. For example, if you're thinking about death, you can think about it on your own and try to find out what will happen. Or you can listen to that the master says, don't worry, once you die, you will only be with me. And you'll be with me in the KAILASA, don't worry. Then, if suddenly that answer clicks with you, then you start aligning yourself to that answer, thinking about that answer, cherishing that answer, enjoying that answer, and planning for that space in your inner space. Your seeking will intensify. Either seek on your own or listen to the answers your guru gives. Cherishing his words, entertaining them, enjoying them, enriching them, and encourage them in your system. Naturally, you will start thinking, oh, how will KAILASA look? Will I have a Western toilet or Eastern toilet there? Or will I have food there? Or will I have pain and pleasure there? Or will I have only pleasure and no pain there? Or will I have only pain and no pleasure? Even these questions will invoke seeking in you. So, even though these questions look so funny, but these, if you are stalking within you, till it will provoke you to many corners of you which you have not attended. That is aligned to your seeking. So now let's listen to Swamiji experience the truth with pure seeking.
Antam tama pravishantiye avidyam upasate. I have expanded enough on that. Tato bhuya ivate tama yavu vidyayam rataha. I have expanded enough on this verse. The first part I have expanded enough. I'll expand on the second part, and The listen, most of the time, the knowledge is so addictive. After a certain period, the knowledge becomes so addictive, you start feeling this is enough. Please understand. If you started your seeking because of some problems you face in your life, and if those problems are attended, addressed, after that you think, why continue seeking? This why continue seeking, even after my problems are attended, that is the time either you become dull, means you develop a don't care attitude towards ignorance. What Upanishad declares, avidyam upasate. Or you become active. If you become active, that's more dangerous, because with that knowledge, but without having experience, you create big chaos and mess. Listen. This story can completely explain this one verse. Brahma and Vishnu searching Mahadeva's head and feet. Brahma goes up, Vishnu goes down. Both are seekers. Vishnu goes on and on and on and on and on. At one spot he feels enough, tired, bored. At least tiredness and boredom will not become cunning. He comes back and says, no, I am not able to do, forget about it. He develops a don't care attitude towards ignorance. It's okay, what can be done? I am tired and bored, leave it. But Brahma not only is not able to find the truth, he tries to become cunning with that knowledge but not having experience. He becomes cunning. That is the most dangerous. That's the most dangerous. He becomes cunning. He gets engaged in vidya, the incomplete knowledge acquired for vested interests, characterized by impure perception of truth, consciousness. Listen. When Brahma becomes cunning, not only he doesn't accept, he tries to lie, saying, I found, and he develops a false evidence, that is false rituals, false techniques, to say, I found, if you use this technique, you will find. I wanted to tell the whole world, never ever fall prey to the fellows who say they design techniques based on their own experience, but which is not aligned to the apta pramana, the words of the rishis. Understand? In Vedic tradition, you can design any technique Any permutation combination is allowed. You are given so much freedom, but it should be in tune with the Vedas, the Apta Pramana. Don't ever accept if it is not in tune with the Pramanas of Rishis, Apta Pramana. Listen, if you accept somebody's words that it is the technique from their own experience and it is not in tune with the original Vedic tradition, be very clear. It is false evidence, false technique, false rituals, just like Brahma bringing a flower as a false evidence, saying that he reached Mahadeva's head. These fellows, without reaching, trying to prove they reached. See, these false flowers, false evidence, what Brahma brought, that is also a flower, but it won't take you to the ultimate. So-called these techniques also may help you to have a little peace, wheezing will be healed, little good for health, but that won't lead you to enlightenment. Understand? Enlightenment is altogether a different game. Having little health, good feeling are not sufficient. They may be good initial side effects of a technique, but technique itself is not aimed just towards little health and feel-good feeling. Don't become victims of Brahma. Catch Mahadeva. Don't become victims of Brahma, his false claims and the false evidence he brings, false techniques he brings. Catch Mahadeva. Understand the context of this verse. This verse describes two major problems a seeker faces when he starts transforming his cognition that he is consciousness. Understand the context. Meditate on the context. Look in and face all the difficulties you face when you shift the cognition. You are the consciousness. Mahadeva, Shiva. Look into the context. Try to experience the truth. Again and again and again, if you search for the context, if you reach the context, you will understand what Upanishads mean by this verse. Antam tama pravishantiye avidyam upasate tato bhuya ivateta Tama yavu vidyayam rataha. Some of the major difficulties, problems you will face during your seeking is defined and explained in this verse. Your mind will try to encourage you to become a false guru. That is what the second part of the verse describes. Engaged in Vidya, the incomplete knowledge acquired for vested interests, characterized by the impure perception of truth and consciousness. Today's subject for Vakyartha Sadas: how to keep our seeking pure without being touched by Brahma and Vishnu both. Neither boredom nor false purpose, the vested interests, incomplete knowledge should disturb our contemplate about this, do Vakyartha Sadas on this, how to keep our seeking pure, how to retain our seeking pure, away from boredom, away from false identities. That is why the Vedic tradition insists on higher forms of tapas and penance. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyananda Dhyanapītam.
So, the essence and the only priority of life is intense decision to have seeking. That's the only priority in life. Decision, make a decision to have an intense seeking for life. The ferociousness of seeking is powerful enough to lead you to what you are seeking for.
So, to all the participants, Nithyananda to all of you. That was a very beautiful session. This moment you spoke on.
The fire in you to burn everything which needs to be burned and destroyed in you. Whatever you are cherishing, laziness, tiredness, boredom, everything which needs to be burnt inside you. Deciding to seek your home. Deciding to seek where you can have eternal rest. Deciding to seek where you can have eternal peace, where you can have eternal bliss. That decision itself, the seeking itself is powerful enough to give you the freedom to reorganize yourself. If there are 10 rods made out of copper and you have to make a deity of Shiva, keeping all the 10 rods together and tying it and start carving here and there on that, you will never be able to make the deity of Shiva on it. Just melt it and pour the mold. You will have the Shiva deity. In the same way, as and now what you are by self-development, you will never achieve the self, your highest self. The self can never be developed. It should only be the small self has to be discarded to realize the highest self. Whatever can be developed is just the mind. Developing your mind can only be called self-development. That will never make you seek. Now, let's understand more on this.
Is seeking. The essence of Upanishad is seeking into the very source. Not just who am I, by whom am I? Understand? Who am I starts and ends inside your body. By whom am I starts and ends in cosmos. There is a big difference between who am I, by whom am I. Enquiring into you is seeking. Enquiring into the source is seeking the very source. The subject matter of Upanishad deals with multiple sacred secrets, sacred truths. But important sacred truth, the essence is, whom am I? By whom? By whose will everything came to existence? Whom am I? Some of the best brains produced in the planet Earth were rishis. Some of the best people happened in the planet Earth were rishis. I still wonder, seeing the kind of a subtlety and capacity to catch and reflect the cosmic truth. Please understand. If somebody explains to you what is Shiva, all pervasive, Akhilanda Kodi Brahmanda Nayaka, Satchidananda Varabrahma, Srishti Sthiti, he creates, maintains, destroys, puts souls in delusion and liberates. If you are able to visualize, even if you are able to enjoy it, be very clear, you are blessed. Only if your brain has developed the subtle grooves which can start enjoying these higher things, can understand it. If you understand, you will enjoy. If you enjoy, you will understand. A rough, grass, politicians, dull head can never capture this. For him, he only knows what I can grab today, push it behind my seat, without even bothering about from behind the seat somebody else is stealing and running. He doesn't even have a time to check whatever he pushed behind the seat is there or not. A grass, power hungry, lazy, tired, bored man can't even understand. If you explain these subtle truths, his brain cannot capture those visualizations. Because he can't capture those visualizations, he can't enjoy. When he doesn't enjoy, he can't capture. It's like a vicious circle. I tell you, even about Guru, if you are able to enjoy his quality, you will understand his qualities. If you understand his qualities, you will be able to enjoy his qualities. If you are able to enjoy, know clearly you are blessed. You are blessed. Ignorant, tired, agitated, dull head can never capture the subtle truths or the subtle qualities. Because he cannot imagine, he won't enjoy. Because he doesn't enjoy, he can't visualize. Ability, the brain's ability to catch the subtlest visualizations come by a long practice of internal silence, what I call unclutching or meditation. Understand? By the tremendous internal silence, your brain develops the capacity to capture the most subtle visualizations. Ability to capture the most subtle visualizations is the awakened intelligence. whoever is able to capture subtlest truths become rishis. His brain has evolved, developed such subtle grooves, it started reflecting the cosmic truths. It started capturing the cosmic truths. It started becoming a pure, silent water pond where the moon is reflecting as if it has come down to planet Earth. Moon is reflecting as if it has come down to planet Earth. Understand, practicing surrender or unclutching or Anandagandha Dhyana, complete completion, all this not only brings peace into your heart, it raises the subtlety of your brain grooves and your brain's ability to capture the higher truths. Your brain's ability to capture the higher truths. Brain's ability to live the higher truths. Anything your brain is able to capture, it stores as record. The most subtle one your brain captured makes itself as your cognition and life's goal. Understand? Even once, if you are able to understand, capture the word Satchitananda, Sat Chit Ananda, the existence, conscious bliss. Anything which is subtle, the most subtlest experience, imagination, visualization, your brain is able to capture, it will make that as a base for its function. I don't need to do anything other than describe how the materialization happens to my balasans, the way they are able to capture. The moment their subtle grooves in the brain captures this, that power will start manifesting in them. Why I am saying balasans? Because they are more ready to listen. Their inner space has more peace. Their brains have more subtle grooves to imbibe what I am sharing. When I explain that science, if you can visualize it, that power will start manifesting in you. Because anything your brain can visualize, it will make that as your basic functionality. If I can explain moving from one body to another body, astral travel, and your brain is subtle enough to capture it, visualize it, you will start manifesting that power. All powers are like that only. You just need the completion space, and Guru who properly makes your brain grooves to catch it. I wonder the sophistication with which these Upanishadic rishis were able to reflect the whole reality. I tell you, the detail with which they describe the stars and the planets in Vedas and Agamas, you will be shocked. Even I was wondering, how did they say, unless you see, you can't pen down so detail, such detail. The biggest conspiracy done against Bharat is the Indian astronomy and astrology was not given its due respect and legitimacy, brushed aside in the name of myth and mythology. If you read, you will understand. Oldest in the future, longest possible prediction can be done only by our calendar, Panjika. Science is so perfect. I used to wonder, what was the telescopes they used? What was the satellites they used? How did they so precisely record the details? Actually, the exact method happened. I saw in the cosmic records. One rishi will sit in samadhi and reflect the whole cosmos in his inner space. The other rishi will just see his inner space, do fast forward, just like how you handle the iPad and pen down. That's the way they have done it. He will become so pure, complete completion, his inner space will just reflect the whole Milky Way, the whole cosmos. And the other rishi who is recording will push, pull, do fast forward or rewind, even zoom in, zoom out and pen down. I commit with you guys, I'll make my balasans to do this. I'll give them this. It's possible. It's possible. Just they need to evolve more into the space of completion and responsibility. It is possible. That is the way they recorded. Understand more and more your inner space gets into completion, more and more you will catch the sacred secrets about the source, cosmos. This question, by whom? Keneshitam. The Kena Upanishad, the essence of Kena Upanishad, you can experience the essence if you make your inner space completely complete. If you are ready with the completion, I can just show the exact reflection of Keneshitam. By whom? In this Upanishad, Devi is the Guru. Understand? It is directly from Devi, Uma. First time the word Uma appears in this Upanishad. Devi is addressed as Uma in this Upanishad. The word Ishvara, Isha, is used for Mahadeva in the first Upanishad. The word Uma is used for Devi in this Upanishad. You can reflect, capture, visualize exact, most subtle visualization with a little completion inside. Please understand. Understand this example. A 7 or 8-year-old child is made to see pornography again and again. The physical maturity age is quickened more than 70%. Means the physical maturity, if it is supposed to happen at the age of 14, it is drastically brought down. By the age of 8, the body will be physically matured. If the body is made to visualize again and again the sexual action through pornography or some reminding, because whatever your brain visualizes, body becomes ready to it, make that into reality and experience. The brain makes that into your experience. That is why I say, if you want next generation to be sexually healthy, ban pornography. We always have a wrong idea. It is through porn next generation is going to enjoy the sex. No. It is going to be a big disease. If you want the next generation to have a healthy sexual life, ban pornography. Because that is going to reduce the age of physical maturity, which is going to drastically destroy the health of the next generation. Understand the truth I am trying to convey. Anything your brain can capture and enjoy, your life will make that into reality. If your brain can capture and enjoy the most subtlest understandings of cosmic sacred secrets and the spiritual powers, you will become just yogi, divya shariri. If you enjoy pornography, your body will be physically matured. If you enjoy the subtle powers, subtle understandings, simply your body will become divya shariri. You will become yogi, bala yogi, bala sant. Bala sant is a person whose brain captures all these highest conscious truths, subtle truths while you are young. The way your brain captures these great truths, simply your body starts manifesting it. You become yogi. You become a divya shariri. You become embodiment of Mahadeva. You become Balasant. Understand? ability to reflect the subtlest truths. Ability to reflect the sacred understandings. Ability to catch the most sacred bliss. Ability to capture the powerfulness of the consciousness. Ability to look into the source of the cosmos happens with tremendous completion and peace in the inner space. So before entering into this Upanishad, I request all of you today, spend time doing completion. Tonight, spend time doing completion. Come back tomorrow with the space of complete completion, so I can reflect the Upanishad in your system. You can capture it, live it, love it, celebrate it. The essence of today's satsang, essence of Upanishad is seeking the source, cosmos. You can capture it by developing the subtle grooves in your brain, by evolving complete completion. We have further sessions for inner awakening participants. Today only it is starting. This time I have to finish the whole inner awakening within 10 days, because the next 10 days Shivoham and Nithyanandoham process. I have to take long sessions. Today we have a long day. I'll move to inner awakening sessions. So with this, actually I came just not to give a first day, second day break. Pradama Vigna and Dvandva Vigna should not be there. The first day and second day, a project should not be stopped or dropped or disturbed. So Upanishad is an important project. So first day or second day, it should not be broken or disturbed. That's the reason I came for the satsang. You can expect in the further satsangs new and clear spiritual cosmic revelations. With this, I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Be blissful.
That come to the conclusion of today's sessions on seeking sadhana and tapas. I hope all of you are learned powerfully about the need, intense need, immediate need for intense seeking. So let's pay our deepest gratitude for Swamiji, and you will learn more and more about the seeking in Paramashivoham Level-1, the upcoming program, which is starting on March 17th to April 6th. So let's pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. With the space of deep gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tasat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow. Nithyanandam. Tomorrow, you're going to learn about Bhava Spurana, the feeling connection. So, see you all tomorrow. Come with your friends and family. Nithyanandam.